Some days, the birds wake me up at 3:30 a.m., and I'm actually happy about it. I never thought my life would turn out this way. Just a few years ago, I was going to festivals, smoking cannabis, and doing other things I won't mention here. I didn't have any real direction, so I just did what everyone else around me was doing. I followed my mind, I followed my enormous feelings. I went to university for acting, and I didn't even finish. I found a group of hippies who felt like family and started expanding my worldview with drugs, tarot cards, yoga. But something emotionally heavy happened in that community, and it gave me the courage to finally move. I left my hometown and landed in a city I'd always wanted to live in. That's where I met the devotees at a kirtan festival. And somehow, something clicked. These days, my life is much quieter and a lot more stable. I used to say that growing up felt like a scary dream, like the pieces of my life were all floating in the air about to settle, but I didn't know where to place them. Now I finally know what the picture on the puzzle looks like. I always liked to travel, but it was never fully satisfying. I was always searching for something more. Today I live in an ashram with 15 other girls. I never really considered myself religious, just spiritual. In fact, I was pretty defiant about God. I couldn't relate at all to the Christian image of him. And now I understand why. Jesus is cool, don't get me wrong. But I'm grateful to have found a community that feels like home, people walking the same path as me. I'm no longer wasting time with people who don't care, doing things that don't nourish me. I get to do service for the Lord. I get to share this ancient wisdom with innocent people. I get to sing and dance at 4:30 in the morning. That's amazing. I finally have something that satisfies my nature, my soul's real craving. I'm so grateful for our spiritual teacher, Srila Prabhupada. Through this process, I've learned that I don't always have to satisfy my desires. Real freedom doesn't come from following the mind. It comes from serving something higher than yourself. Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu, Smaranam, Padasevanam, Archanam, Vadanam, Dasyam, Sakyam, Atma, Nivedanam. Hearing, chanting, remembering the Lord, serving his lotus feet, these are the paths of devotion. And though surrendering everything to the Lord is the last one, it might just be the hardest. I still try to control too much. There was a time before Krishna consciousness when I didn't know what to do with my life. I started praying, not for things, but just saying, "May thy will be done." My old habits still come up now and then. Being wild is a strong samskara. But I've chosen to surrender to this process. Maybe I'm not fully surrendered yet, but something is still better than nothing. I found something sweeter, more ancient, and more real than just following my own impulses. I believe Krishna is the supreme person. But honestly, sometimes I still have a hard time trusting him. What if the things I desire are too rare to have? What if they're not in my karma? I know technically speaking, everything I need will come to me. But some days I wonder, what if I just deserve really bad things? Haha. So here I am, learning to surrender my thoughts, my desires, my little human plans. I don't have much to offer Krishna, not really. But maybe I can offer him this life. Not because he needs it, not because he needs my food, my boga, or my menial seva. He only wants my heart. And I hope one day I can give it to him fully, with trust, with love, and with the humility to remember I'm just his servant, the servant of the servant of the servant.